Welcome to piano-loops.com. Today I am going to demonstrate our songwriting and song construction loops and introduce you to our expanded edition loops product. This is the MIDI expanded version, and it is also available in Easy Keys Ready MIDI. I have the folder open that I'll be using today to demonstrate, which is R&B Piano Ballads Volume 1 Songwriting Loops. I'll be doing the demo today using MIDI loops, but everything I show applies to the Easy Keys version as well. I'll open the MIDI folder and demonstrate the differences between the standard and expanded loop packages. In both the standard and expanded songwriting loop packages, you get 6 songs, as you see the 6 folders here. These 6 songs are actually 3 songs in one and add up to a total of 18 songs. If I reveal the contents of the song folder, you will see inside there are progressions folders, numbered 1, 2, and 3. Each chord progression is different and thereby a completely different song in itself. However, each of the progressions are in the same key and same tempo and rhythm feel and can be combined with one another to create further variations. This alone allows over 1 trillion variations. The 3 progressions for each song are both in the standard and expanded editions. Where it gets even better, the expanded edition contains these progressions plus 1-hit chords and 1-bar rhythms in all 12 keys for each song. That's an additional 2,160 loops total. Here's how it works. For each song, there are 15 chord voicings for 1-hit chords and 15 chord voicings for 1-bar rhythms in all 12 keys. 1-hit chords sustain for 1 bar. 1-bar rhythms play the rhythm for 1 bar. These are in the same tempo, feel, and groove style of the song. This allows you to drop these chords in anywhere to swap chords wherever you choose, and that allows you to create truly original variations from all other users of this same loop product. The 15 chord voicings are 6th, 7th, 11th, 13th, add 9, augmented, diminished 7th, major 7th, major, minor 7th, minor 9th, minor, sharp 9th, suspended 2nd, and suspended 4th. So again, these 15 chords are in all 12 keys for both the 1-hit chords and 1-bar rhythm chords. We have A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G flat. Please take note, the computer displays these in a different sequence than they actually would occur in a musical scale, but you get the idea. Also, some software does not like the sharp symbol, which is also called the number sign, pound sign, or hash key. Therefore, we named these files as flats rather than sharps, and we used a lowercase b for the flat symbol. We assume you know that D flat is also C sharp, and so on. Using these additional chord loops gives you an enormous amount of possibilities. You can start with any of the progressions and start swapping out chords anywhere you wish to make changes. Each package also contains chord charts for each song and all 3 progressions to help you identify which chord is being played where, making chord swapping much easier. I also should mention that if you sign up for our newsletter at piano-loops.com, you will receive a link to download 5 free apps for Windows and Mac computers. 2 of these apps are chord substitution guides. These free apps will do the music theory work for you and list which chords can be swapped with another. Where this gets really powerful with the additional single chords is that you can build a song completely using only the single chords and not even use the provided progressions if you choose to do so. And you can compose your song in any key. With your own imagination and creativity and combining the 3-in-1 song progressions with the 1-hit chords and 1-bar rhythms, you can achieve almost endless variations and never have to worry that your song will sound the same as someone else who bought this product. To us, that was the most important thing for our loops to be able to do, and mission accomplished. With that said, what I'd like to do today is to demonstrate how to build a song using only the 1-hit chords and 1-bar rhythms without using the progressions at all. I'll fire up GarageBand and build a song. I'm going to build this out of Song 5. Note that Song 5 is in the key of C and the tempo is 66. We can of course change the tempo with MIDI, but for audio users, let's treat this as if it's audio and we are going to keep the same tempo. As for the key, the progressions are all in C, but since I am only using the chords, I have those in all keys, giving me complete freedom. I will create this song in the key of C, but I could create it in any key I choose. In GarageBand, I'll start with a piano. I'm going to name this song Song 5 Demo. I'm going to close a few things to give me more screen space and reduce the GarageBand window size to give me more room to drag some loops in. I'm going to pull all my loops in from the one-hits and one-bar rhythms. To recap, the one-hit chords are struck once and sustained for one bar. The one-bar rhythms play the rhythm for one bar using the chosen chord. I'll start with one-bar rhythms and grab the C major chord and drag and drop that in. GarageBand creates a new track for me. It will do this every time. I don't want that, but I will clean that up when I finish adding loops and move all the loops onto one track. How I wish to compose my song is, I want a progression that is going to move the bass line descending down the scale in reverse. Let's quickly review the C major scale to show you what I plan to do. It's C, D, E, F, G, A, and B. Since I plan to go in reverse, I will move from C down to B, then to A, G, etc. A quick aside, file names with a slash aren't good to use for the computer either, so we used a dash. C1-7 means a 1 chord with the 7th bass note. I want to move from C down to B. I know that C major 7 is a C with an emphasized B note. The next note I need is to go to the 6th. In the C major scale, A is the 6th note, so I need an A chord. In the major scale, certain intervals suggest certain chords. Typically, the 6th note is a minor triad. I'll pick A minor 7 for flavor. Now I want the 5th note of the scale, G. The 5th and 4th notes of the scale are major triad, so I will use a G major. The 4th note is F, and I will use an F major chord. 3rd note is E, and the 3rd and 2nd notes are typically minor triads. I'll select E minor. The 2nd note is D, and I'll select D minor 7 for flavor. Next, I want to clean up my tracks. I'll pause a minute to move all these onto a single track and delete the empty tracks. Okay, all loops are on one track. Let's review this once more. We have C major 7, which is C with a B to get my B note, A minor 7, which is the 6th note or step of the scale, G major, the 5th step, F major, the 4th step, E minor, the 3rd step, and D minor 7 for the 2nd step or chord of the scale. For good measure, I'll resolve back to the root or C chord. I'll rewind and let's listen. Now to show you the difference, I am going to bring in one of the progressions so that you can hear what one of the original included song progressions sounds like and how much I've changed it. I'll drag in the intro and we'll go from the intro into the verse. Let's solo this track and listen. Next, let's hear the difference between that and what I created from scratch. As you can see, with the expanded edition, you can create almost anything you want within the given rhythm and feel, and that allows you to achieve truly original results. You can download a demo of R&B Ballads Piano Loops Expanded Edition free. The demo includes a 3 songs in 1 song with 3 separate chord progressions from the package, plus single chord loops. The demo contains 60% of the files from the song's full version, including 8 chord voicings of the one-hit chords and one-bar rhythms in all 12 keys. Visit piano-loops.com and download your free demo.